guys, I inspired myself yesterday. I was making some spicy mashed potatoes, and I don't know if you've seen that video yet or not. Believe it or not, I do have a very methodical approach to these videos and how I put them together. I know they seem kind of random at times, but there's a method to my madness. But if you haven't seen it, you will be seeing it soon. So what I was going to do was just pull an entire remix right then and switch what I was doing, but I'm glad I stuck with the game plan because it turned out great. So now I am going to do what I wanted to do earlier, which is make some pizza potatoes. You guys know I love to turn everything into pizza, themed, flavored. I still don't know the word. I'm still trying to figure that one out. But this could be terrible. I mean, this could really go incredibly wrong, which is why I wanted to record it, because either way, you guys are going to win. You're going to get to see something sweet, or you're going to get to see a food fail, which is just as entertaining. Alright, so we got the potatoes. Don't mind those little green specks in there. I accidentally got some broccoli, but don't worry about that. It's all good. So now we just have to add a few things to it. Of course, we're going to have some ricotta, and we're going to throw some pizza sauce in here. This is where everything could just go wrong. We got some seasonings. Let's go to work.
And everything I have attained is everything I've earned. And everything I rap about is everything I've learned. So hopefully the listener can position a situation where they don't get burned. And they can learn from my mistakes like I've learned from the greats to do whatever it takes. For heaven's sakes, open your mind. This shit one of a kind. Elegant and refined, irrelevant to the swine. What's the deal? Whipping through LA in the Coupe de Ville.
So what do you guys think? I mean, it looks kind of interesting. It looks a little yellow on the camera. Let's see if we can move it over. It's kind of like an orange, and we're also going to add some pepperoni slices in here. Alright, and finally all we have to do is top it with a little Parmesan. So you guys convinced yet? Me neither. It's not bad. It's not as good as the spicy mashed potatoes, or probably not. I don't know. A little different than regular mashed potatoes, in my defense. Let's look at it this way. This bowl of potatoes has almost 40 grams of protein, so it's high protein pizza potatoes. If nothing else, it makes for a good title. So it's definitely one of those foods that got better as it went on. I think you just had to get past the weird part of there being tomato sauce in your potatoes, but I'll make these again.
You'll win somehow, so give up on the battle, baby. It's hard.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm on my way to the gym for the final day of the first week of the program, and today is an accessory day. If you guys do not know, Brandon set the program up as a 4-day program. So you have your squat, your bench, your deadlift day, and you're supposed to be an overhead press day, which he kind of converted into a second bench day. So now I'm headed in to do some fluff work, some look like you lift work, anything you want to call it, nothing exciting. And this is the first time in over 2 years I can remember going to the gym and not starting with one of the big 3 movements. And to be completely honest with you guys, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I would say the obvious thing is some bicep curls. That is a given. Maybe I'll just curl for about an hour. Not serious, but we will figure it out. I don't even know where to start. I mean, I can't imagine. How do you even get warm for something like that? Obviously, after you do a few sets of squats, doing some rows or some tricep push downs is not a big deal. Your body's already acclimated to the weight, but I mean, just going in and touching weight without doing a compound movement. I guess I could still do a compound movement, but what I don't want to do is hinder recovery at all. This is almost going to be like an active recovery day. And now that I'm just talking through it with you guys, I might do some prowler pushes. I really enjoy that. Try to work on some explosiveness, but if I do, that will be the only lower body movement that I do. Everybody knows on accessory day, you don't care about hamstring curls or quad extensions. No one cares about that. It's summertime, tank tops are out. You gotta look like you lift a little bit, even though I think it's a little too late for me. So we are gonna figure out what we're gonna do in here, and I honestly think this is probably gonna be the first and last time I film this day, only because it's weird enough bringing a camera into the gym, but I feel like it's justified if you're filming like a deadlift, something like that you really can check your form on. But if I bring this camera into the gym and I just go straight into some barbell curls and I start trying to get different angles, I feel like that's a little weird, and I don't know. But that is probably going to be the extent of the day. I know that it's nothing overly exciting, but I figured I would at least just throw it in here for you guys. You guys can kind of get an idea of what I'll be doing, and I might be switching this up from week by week, depending on my needs. I don't know how much tricep work I'm going to do, only because there is a little bit of tricep accessory work built into the program. And like I said, I don't want to do anything to hinder recovery, so tomorrow is actually going to be an off day for me, and I'll start back up on Saturday with deadlifts. But what's crazy is you guys just watched that entire workout, and I still don't know what I'm doing. You guys know more than I do. So hopefully that was enlightening to you. If you guys enjoyed it, please give the video a like. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, let's go figure out for me what I'm gonna do, even though you guys know already. This is a little bit trippy. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Actually, scratch that. I'm sitting in traffic right now. I'm not too busy. You're watching one of my videos, so you're not too busy. Let's talk feels just for a second. Let's talk about that workout. So I was a little concerned going into it because I wasn't sure how I was going to be able to get zoned in or ready to go, knowing that I was going to be doing bicep curls and lateral raises, just boring stuff. But it was actually kind of refreshing, and I think that one of the things that might help is only having to really get mentally prepared, even psyching myself up sometimes 4 days a week rather than 5. I'm always going to be doing that 5th optional day just because I can not only go to the gym 4 days a week. I would go crazy. I would say 5 is the minimum, sometimes 6 if I just want to do a little bit extra work. But yeah, that's kind of my overall thoughts on that. I know that I didn't say anything specifically about the workout because I hadn't even done it yet, so I just thought that I would have run that by you guys. And now, I'm actually going to drive to work now, so I will talk to you guys soon. So no matter what your profession is, there's some stereotype about what you do that is just not true. If you're a doctor, people think that you're saving lives all day when maybe you're a foot doctor. Or if you're a lawyer, people think that you're in the courtroom putting away bad guys, and maybe you just sit in your office and file papers. I don't know what lawyers do. But if you're in the finance world at all, or if you're an accountant, people think one of two things. One, that you do taxes for a living, or 2, that you're an investment guru. And I get some messages and comments from people asking me to do videos on investments or for investment advice. And unfortunately, I am not qualified to give you guys that, but we will talk about money here for a few minutes because everybody loves money. It's interesting. Everyone is just so intrigued with what everyone is making. And so let's just have a little bit of a chat here. And if you don't know, I do not make very much YouTube money. I only make advertisement revenue. I have never made even $1 from a product review or from a supplement company, anything like that. And I've gotten quite a few offers. I can only imagine what the big channels are getting, because even me being a very small channel, let's say maybe every other week, maybe once a month, something like that, I'll get a message from a company saying, hey, will you do a review for us? We'll give you X dollars. And I have said no 100% of the time. Either it be something I wasn't interested in or something I just didn't feel right reviewing. Until about a week ago, I get a message, and I'd never heard of the product they wanted me to review, but I was really interested in it. It seemed like a really cool product and something that could actually help me out a lot, and it retailed for like 80 bucks. I was like, this might be a good deal, so they were going to send it out. They're like, we'll give you X dollars to do this review. I was like, this sounds, alright, let's do it. And then they're like, okay, finally, we're going to send you a product card, and just, this is what we want you to say. I was like, yeah, you know, I'll tell all about the product, whatever, you know, whatever details you want me to list out. And they're like, yeah, well, we kind of also, you know, want you to say, you know, what you think about the product, but it's already on the card. I'm like, I haven't even used it yet. I might hate it. And it kind of stopped right there. I mean, they were like, well, you know, we're a new company. We're trying to build a positive brand awareness, which I get. And I, you know, do what you got to do, but I'm just not interested in anything like that. But it's not because I'm a great person or I don't love money. I'm just as greedy as the next guy. I want to make more YouTube money. Trust me, guys. I'd love to have some extra cash flow coming in, especially right now with all this house stuff going wrong. However, I think if I started getting in the habit of doing that, doing reviews I don't believe in, or just things that I don't even buy into myself, you guys would see right through it, and it would really limit my long-term maximal earning potential. And that's the way I look at it. I look at it in the long term. So sure, I could make 600, 700 bucks right now had I taken all these offers, but you guys would just be like, dude, how many crappy reviews are you gonna do? And you guys will go try the products and you'll be like, you said it was a good product and this thing sucks. So that's really gonna hinder my long-term earning potential. which is the way I would encourage all of you guys to think about things, no matter what it is. Another example is when I chose the job that I'm in now. I was coming out of graduate school, I had a few offers, and I did not choose the highest paying job. What I chose was the best company in my opinion, and the company that showed the most opportunity for growth. The other offer that I had that would have started me at a better salary, had a better title, which I could go into a whole video about a title that means completely different things depending on what company you're at, so really it means nothing. But it was very limiting in terms of growth. So if I took that position, it would be a long time for me to be able to step up in the company. Whereas where I'm at now, there's endless opportunity, which is why I took the position. So when you guys are looking at things, I know that the temptation is there, trust me. But be confident in yourself, be confident in what you think that you are worth and the amount of money you think that you're able to generate in the long term. Because believe it or not, the $400 or $500 that you can make right now is going to be gone on something stupid. So maybe you can make $5,000 in the next year or so if you just wait. And that is kind of the take-home message. It's kind of the way that I view things. And like I said time and time again, I could really use that money. I wish I had that money, but it's all good, guys. So that is going to be kind of the ending of this video. I kind of just wanted to do something a little bit different. I know I always end it with food, so I don't know. Should I end it? I don't have any cool like food to show you. Oh, let me show you this. So I saw these at Costco. I think they're really cool. Essentially, it's just rice rolled up. It's almost like a Rice Krispie treat without the marshmallow and sugar. So if I look at the nutritional facts, it is just carbohydrates and 1 gram of protein, which is essentially nothing. The ingredients: white rice, natural cane juice, rice syrup, and agar. So I guess it does have some crap in there. But if you're looking for a macro-friendly food, these are very filling. I mean, I could probably just eat a whole pack of these and be alright. No, they're not the best tasting things in the world, but if you make a nice little sludge with them, something like that. So I figured I would at least show you guys something that can fit in most people's diets, because let's face it, most of the food I show you doesn't fit in anyone's macros besides mine. And that is going to be the end of the video. I hope it didn't sound like I was preaching to you guys. I just kind of want to pass some advice that I have learned over the years and some things that I wish I would have learned earlier. I'm not trying to tell you guys what to do. Make your money however you want, but hopefully I start to make some YouTube money here soon. I'm trying here, guys. Alright, so please like this video if you did enjoy it. I would really appreciate that. Thanks for taking the time to watch it, and I'll talk to you guys next time.